Literally hundreds of brands have come to me complaining, saying that their PPC is not working, that their cost per click is too high, that their ROAS is too low, their ACOS is too high, blah, 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 blah. Guess what? 95% of the time, that's not the problem. The actual problem is that when people see their listing on Amazon, they don't want to click on it. And then once they're in the listing, if they click on it, they don't want to convert. And that is the difference between taking your PPC from unprofitable to profitable, from bleeding to very profitable, to making money, to scaling, all of those good things. You need to be constantly improving click-through rate and conversion rate. And in this video, I will walk you step by step from searching a keyword in the search results, seeing the listing results, everything that you can do to optimize that. And then once you're in the listing, all the other things that you could do to optimize and improve your listing so you can take your PPC from not profitable to incredibly profitable. And at the end of the video, I'm gonna share with you my 12-month growth blueprint where you can literally see every single thing that I do to double a brand's revenue on Amazon. This is a proven strategy. You guys are gonna love this. All right, guys, so I wanna walk you through the step-by-step of what a shopper is going to experience as they go through this journey. Step number one, beef tallow for skin. Perfect. All right, so they're typing in a keyword. Now, the first thing they're gonna see, right, when they start to look at these different products, the biggest impact here is gonna be the main image. Main image is what captures attention. So we're not looking at prices or reviews. I'm just scrolling through main images, right? That's what the shopper is doing. They're looking at main images. Now, one of them needs to catch your eye. So I like this one because it has this new arrival sticker on it. Boring, boring, boring. This one, you know, kind of big text right here. Okay, cool. This one, nice and colorful, says beef tallow, right? Scrolling. Evo Goods, nice, very interesting. The woman's face. I love the honey over here. Okay, so I'm just noting the ones that are attracting my eye, right? This one, nice contrast, the creamy texture. Let's see what else. This one, 100% grass-fed, caught my eye. Hard to read here. This one's good, viral on TikTok, tallow honey balm. This is us, real fat, unreal skin, USA, so, and GMP. So you guys kind of start to get the point here. The first thing is, how do I get people to immediately look at my product? It's gonna be through the main image. Like that's how you just capture attention. And so when you're looking at optimizing a main image, let's go find a good one, right? You want to have some eye candy, right? Which is like the colorful, the honey, whatever. And you want to have selling points. So first thing is very high definition 3D render, no pictures, no real pictures. Number two, you can manipulate the kind of the 3D main image to have really big text and selling points. So beef tallow moisturizing cream, USA 100% grass-fed. If you look at other ones, 7x strength, viral on TikTok. You know, whipped tallow balm with bee venom. Okay, bee venom, what the hell is that, right? This one is a good one too. Whipped beef tallow balm for skin with pure wild honey, deep moisturize, supports skin barrier, organic raw. Okay, so selling points right in the main image. That's what we're trying to focus on here. I want to have as much selling points in the main image. If I can't do it just in the product, I will then add a fake box or something, some sort of packaging in the back, showcasing, you know, because think about it, like a box is essentially like an infographic, right? You can't really have an infographic in the main image, but if you have your main image, like the main product, and an infographic at the same time, like which is the box, you can really sell the product. Now I'm like, okay, you've got my attention, I want to click. Next thing they're going to look at is the price, the reviews, and if there's any sort of discounts, coupons, that's going to be like the cherry on top. So price, they're going to be comparing, okay, $29, and like, look at this, right? $29, 7 per ounce. $72, 36 per ounce, $8, 2 per ounce. You know what I mean? So they're looking at the price and the price per ounce. So in this case, $32, 8 per ounce, $23, 12 per ounce. So they're going to look at these two and be like, this is a better deal. So I'm going to go with this one. So they're looking at price. They're looking at the reviews and star ratings combo. What's the number, right? The higher the number, the better. So they're going to increase your click-through rate. And then obviously 4-star versus 4.5 stars. So I'm less inclined to click on this one. I'm way more inclined to click on this one. Okay, so it makes a lot of sense, right? When we're looking at the funnel on Amazon, the ads are just showing you, which is exactly this, right? This is an ad, right? So I'm now, like I typed in beef tallow for skin. There's 1,000 keywords around beef tallow. So out of those 1,000 keywords, I'm running ads. I'm doing the PPC, all this stuff, the technical stuff to just show up. Showing up is the first part of the equation. Second part of the equation is, can I get people to click on me? Which is going to be really the main image, the price, and the reviews. Now, discounts and stuff like that, that's a little bit of a, okay, You caught my attention because they're all boring, green. 10% discount. Okay, cool. 10% coupon. Let's go. And I like to do subscribe and save discounts. So 20% off your first subscribe and save to incentivize more subscription. Obviously, you have to be FBA. If you're FBM and everyone's FBA, there's no chance. You have to have the Prime badge. You have to be FBA. Shipping speed matters. Don't be low on inventory. You don't want to say something that says like 10 units left, 15 units left. Terrible. And then the title, try to make it readable by a human, not just by a computer. We obviously want the algorithm to read the SEO well, but you also want someone to look at beef tallow face moisturizer for men, anti-aging with hyaluronic acid. Got it. This is actually pretty good. Let me click on it. Cool. And it's cool because they're targeting men. You know what I mean? It's like not a lot of beef tallow that's targeting men. Now, once you're in here, again, funnel. People seeing you, ads. A certain percentage of those people click on you. Click-through rate, that is based on what I just talked about. The main image, the price and reviews, and star rating. Then a certain percentage of those people are gonna convert. Now let's talk about the listing. This is how I can get, with the exact same PPC, I can double my revenue. Because if I have 1,000 people seeing me, and I had 1% of the people clicking on me, that is 10 people, right? If I make it 2% of the people clicking on me, now it's 20 people, okay? So now I went from 10 people in my listing, and let's say I had a 10% conversion rate, 1 order. Now I go to 2%, that's 20 people in my listing. With a 1%, that's 2 orders. I just doubled my sales. But if I take my 10% conversion rate, make it a 20% conversion rate, now I have 4. So I basically 4x'd on my exact same PPC just by improving click-through rate and improving conversion rate, right? And we haven't even talked about lifetime value. The thing I want you to consider here is the listing images. This is actually a well-done listing. Okay, why should I buy this product? What I would say, first of all, if you're watching this Iron Bull, your main image is kind of bad. It looks like it's low quality, it's under optimized. The new arrival badge looks nice, but if you had a sharper 3D render, much sharper 3D render, and if you had actual badges and stuff selling the product, you'd probably get a way better click-through rate. Beyond that, anti-aging tallow balm for men, smooths fine lines and wrinkles, helps keep the skin hydrated, helps brighten and moisturize skin. So it's telling me why I should buy this product, why it's good. Us versus them. Made in Alberta, Canada versus questionable from China. 100% natural versus chemicals. Anti-aging versus no hyaluronic acid. Lightweight versus greasy. Subtle masculine scent versus, a strong disliked scent, which is like the fatty scent, right? What's in the jar? Grass-fed beef tallow, hyaluronic acid, jojoba oil. So it's very clean, only 3 things. Tallow balm, as elite and primal as the men who use it. Fast absorption, brightened skin, all skin types, does not clog pores. It's really selling you on everything that you need to know to buy this product. It's showing you the product in use. It's 16 cents a day. It's handmade in Canada, so it's really giving me all the selling points. That is the purpose of the listing. This is how you can convert, is by having really good creatives that tell me why I should buy your product, why your product is better than everyone else, why is it gonna make my life better. I'm gonna skip a little bit of stuff here. Down here, you need a brand story. That is where you can connect emotionally. They're made in Alberta. Why aren't you showing this in the brand story? Why don't you show me the founder made in Alberta? He's a man. He's doing this for his brothers. Some fucking story, right? Brand story, which shows the mission, the vision, the value, the founder's story, any philanthropy that you're doing. And then this is regular A+ content, not good. We want premium A+ content. Now, I'll tell you this much. They are using a lot of images. I can tell that this is like poorly done, right? This is good. A lot of this, this doesn't help. This again, look at this, like the damaged label. I would not use real images. I would always use 3D render, and I would use a lot of lifestyle, and I would use like real images of it being used. So when I do real images, it's actually better. And even the real images, I would enhance the product with AI to make it like way sharper, to make it more look like this. In general though, they need a better 3D render. One thing I want to note here is try to avoid a lot of text. You want to keep it fast, selling points. This is nice, but again, like all 3 of these could be better images. This is cool, made in Canada. I would have definitely used the Canadian colors. I know you want to stick to the branding, but sometimes having something pop is a little bit better. Florida owned, I live in Miami, so this is amazing to hear. How to use is great, right? Because you always want to put in the eyes of the shopper, in the mind of the shopper, I'm using this product. What does that look like now? You know what I mean? I'm actually like envisioning, okay, this is my life with the product. I enjoy it. I'm going to get these benefits. Cool. So other things, right? So let's go one by one. Those are the most important. That's why I wanted to cover them. Videos on the listing. You want to add videos on the listing, and you want to keep it a video where you can watch without any sort of audio and still get the message, and it's fast. People's attention spans are cooked because of TikTok. So you want shit to move fast, right? Now, title, it's mainly for SEO. So optimize it for SEO. I would Try and activate subscribe and save, so they have it here. And 10% off subscribe and save, great if your product is a consumable. Percentage on subscribe and save. I would also have multi-count discounts. So 10% off for if you buy 2, 15% off if you buy 3, 20% off if you buy 4, right? Whenever it comes to the information on the listing, as much as possible, fill all of that backend out. Download the flat file, go through every single cell and fill it as best as possible, because all of that enriches Amazon, and it tells Amazon all of the information it needs to show you better and better. It wants to know that this is a good product, and it's a complete product detail page, not an incomplete one, which in their mind, an incomplete product detail page is associated with a poor customer experience, and they are trying to avoid that, okay? Bullet points, I love the style of the big text and then, writing it out. And I would always do data dive to optimize for SEO. So battle of the title, battle of the bullets. I have a full video with Brandon Young, step by step, exactly how to use data dive to optimize SEO. We were managing Hilary Duff's brand, and we literally doubled its revenue just by optimizing SEO, nothing else, not even touching the ads or the creatives, nothing. This is mainly for SEO. Now, frequently bought together. If you have multiple products, you could try and incentivize like people to buy multiple of your products. In this case, it doesn't really matter. But if you do notice that you have a product and then it's your competitors showing up, try and use a service like RankBell to have them buy your products all together. So it's frequently bought together. That's us again, by the way, showing up in the ads, and us here again. Now, here as sponsor products, if you have multiple products, try to target your one product with your other product to do some defensive marketing. Again, none of this is really going to improve conversion rate, but it's going to at least protect customers from being enticed by other better products. Brand story, we talked about it. Premium A+ content, we talked about it. As we move down here, videos on the listing, upload videos. So start by uploading at least your own, and then use Insense.pro or join brands or reach out to creators or reach out to friends and have them create videos. You don't even have to buy the product. You can literally just upload your video, and it could be about using the product, update after 7 days of using the product, unboxing, experience, smell, whatever, like I was conned into buying a shotgun microphone from Rode because they literally had a video where it was like this. This is my audio before the mic. This is my audio after the mic. And I was like, holy shit, this is a huge difference. Like, I'm sold, and it did not perform. But anyways, the video converted me. So that's why I'm saying maximize this. And then down here, very important, images in the reviews. So I know all of us are getting friends and family reviews. Make sure to hit every single one of them up and be like, hey, can you update your review and just add images? And it'll be like, first they leave the review, you're like, okay, we got the review. Then like a week later, you're like, hey, just checking back in, can you just upload a few images of the product in your review? And they just update the review with images, and that really makes a difference because they want to see real people, using the product. Let's see here. Yeah, they want to see, like, what does it really look like? You know what I mean? And then it's like, okay, here it is. Here it's on my finger. Here it's on my face. Here's like a finished look, blah, 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 all that kind of stuff. Anyways, by doing all of these things, right? By doing all of these things, you now increase conversion rate. So ads are the exact same thing. We've now improved click-through rate. We've now improved conversion rate. And the final piece of the puzzle, if your consumable product, is lifetime value. So having subscribe and save discounts active, having brand tailored promotions to bring people back, having DSP to do a loyalty funnel. So targeting people who purchased your product in the last year, but have not repurchased in the last, for example, 90 days, and always getting, that second and third subscription. And then on top of that, I like to use the Amazon Ships and Product Packaging program to, instead of the product showing up in Amazon's box or bubble mailer, it shows up in my own branded box, right? And it looks very nice, very clean. I'll try and put something on the screen that shows you what it would look like. But anyways, that is all you guys need to know for now. With all of your ads being the exact same thing, this is literally how to double your revenue by improving your click-through rate and improving your conversion rate without even touching ads. And the best part is your CPCs will probably improve, and they'll drop, and your ads will perform even better when your click-through rate improves. And that's just a phenomenon that I see, is Amazon probably starts to say, oh, you know what? This is a good customer experience. People are actually clicking more on this product. Let's show them up higher in the search results. And CPCs go down. Anyways, I hope that you guys like this video. If you would like my team to do a full audit and a 12-month growth plan for you, we're offering this to a few people only. Now, if you're watching this video, it's on YouTube. Every month we offer it to a few people. It could be you, could not be you. Link is in the description. Reach out. What we will do is we'll do an audit, and then I'll show you actually the 12-month growth plan. So in this 12-month growth plan, my team will go through every single piece of your entire Amazon business. How to get more traffic, PPC, DSP, TikTok Shop, how to improve click-through rate, main image, price, reviews, discounts, deals, pricing, conversion rate, etc., 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 virtual bundles, defensive coverage, brand story, premium plus content, how to optimize SEO, how to cross-sell your products, how to increase repurchases, brand tailor promotions, DSP loyalty funnel, email marketing, Amazon chips and product packaging, inserts, building your own application to collect customer data and do push notifications, customer experience, buyer messages, global expansion, and are you viable to expand globally? How much money would you make? Will you be competitive? Inventory management. How are your inventory levels? Backup inventory at 3PLs, connections, better sourcing to be diversified regionally, research and development, strengthen negotiations, supplier terms, better POs with terms, net terms, quality control, as well as product market fit and how to make your product fit better in the market and more people to choose it because it has a differentiation. Like the hyaluronic acid is actually a nice move because a lot of people want hyaluronic acid. So combining beef tallow and hyaluronic acid, protecting your brand, how to have better analytics, improving your cash flow. So that is what the 12-month growth blueprint would look like. And if you guys are interested, link is in the description. I'll see you guys in the next video.